Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here and watching this. We're in the middle of the 2025 lineup series. Today we're tackling Zero electric bikes. I am making some changes to how I do the lineup videos. For a discussion on that, please see this channel update video here. I'm not sure about other countries, but here in the US, electric bikes are having a tough time. I mentioned in my fall news video that Fuel and Italy-based Energica have both filed for bankruptcy. Based on the numbers I've seen, Livewire has sold less than half the number of bikes they were hoping to sell so far this year and is over $20 million in the red. From what I remember last year, there were rumors of big changes in the electric vehicle battery industry that would maybe turn things around and make electric bikes not only more affordable, but also make the batteries last longer between charges. So far, that hasn't happened. With the rough economy, instead of getting better, the electric bike industry has continued on a downward slide. My personal opinion is that the electric bike industry in the US is going to continue to struggle until they are able to develop a clean energy system that A, actually has something close to the same range as a regular ICE bike, B, doesn't cost an exorbitant amount of money, and C, doesn't take a ridiculous amount of time to charge. In 2022, California-based Zero Motorcycles ran an investor fundraising campaign and received around $100 million from various companies. One of them was Polaris. Indian has no plans to put out an electric bike, so they helped invest in Zero. This year, Zero ran another fundraiser and raised another $120 million. I can't help but wonder if these investment fundraisers are the only thing keeping Zero afloat, as they struggle with the lack of substantial interest in electric bikes here in the US. So without further ado, let's see what Zero has to offer for 2025. Zero has two different charging options. You can charge the bike in your garage overnight using standard electric plugs. This takes 3 to 12 hours depending on the bike. On some bikes, you can also use the level 2 or L2 public chargers. These are the most common chargers and will charge the bike in either 2 3/4 or 4.5 hours depending on the model. You can also buy rapid charger upgrades that will bring the charging time down to about 1 to 2 hours. For 2025, Zero is introducing the Zero X series. Two models in this series. These are both off-road only bikes. It looks like these only have standard electric charging, but the battery is removable, so you can buy a second battery and have that available to swap out. The XB has a 10 horsepower engine with a top speed of 47 miles an hour. It takes 3 hours to fully charge to 100%. Range is 40 miles at 31 miles an hour. This has 19-inch wheels and a 32.7-inch seat height and weighs 139 pounds. MSRP is $4,200. The XE is the other new bike with a 20 horsepower engine and a top speed of 53 miles per hour. This takes 5.5 hours to fully charge. Range is 65 miles at 31 miles per hour. 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear, 35.4-inch seat height and weighs 223 pounds. MSRP is $6,500, just one color each on the X series. Other than possibly having some color changes, I'm not sure on those. Everything else is the same as 2024, including prices. The FX Dual Sport has a range anywhere from 57 to 102 miles, depending on city versus highway, and a charging time of 1.8 to 9.7 hours, depending on the charging option you use. This does not have an L2 charging option. Two colors, price is $12,500. The FXE Supermoto has a range of 59 to 105 miles and the same charging time as the FX. Again, no L2 charging. Two colors, price is also $12,500. The DS Adventure bike has a range of 98 to 144 miles, depending on city versus highway, and the same charging time of 1.8 to 9.7 hours. This and all bikes moving forward now have the L2 charging port. Two colors, price is $16,000. The DSR ADV bike has a range of 100 to 155 miles and a charging time of 1.9 to 10.5 hours. Their top of the line adventure bike is the DSR X with a range of 107 to 179 miles, depending on city versus highway, and a charging time of 1.6 to 11.6 hours. Three colors on this one, price is $23,000. On to the street bikes. The Zero S is a naked bike with a range of 101 to 154 miles and a charging time of 1.8 to 9.7 hours. Two colors, price is $15,000. The SRF naked bike has a range of 117 to 176 miles and a charging time of 1.6 to 11.6 hours. Two colors, prices $20,500. And the last of the bikes from Zero is the SRS sport bike with a range of 116 to 171 miles and a charging time of 1.6 to 11.6 hours. Two colors on this and a price of $21,000. So there it is, folks. That's what Zero has to offer. While these bikes have excellent torque, the price on the bikes and the mileage before you have to sit and recharge leave a lot to be desired. And if you want to reduce your charging time, you have to spend even more money. So while I would definitely like to test ride one of these to see what it's like, I wouldn't be willing to pay for one at this point until something changes in the electric bike industry. Thanks everyone for watching. See you on the next one.